Well, it's just great to have you here, Ed Sheeran. Welcome back to Shazam Top 20s.
Nice to not do it over the phone as well.
Yeah.
We're so happy to be face-to-face with you. Congratulations on Bloodstream. A beautiful song and a beautiful video. I watched it last night in bed and had a bit of a moment. How much of that creative process were you a part of? And is part of you scared that you'll become that Ray Liotta character in your old age?
Well, I don't know. There's always a bit of reflection of myself in videos. A little bit, like the puppet or the Ray Liotta thing or the what's the other one? Don't. But
the dancer.
Yeah, well, I can't dance like that, but it will kind of like.
Well, the journey from
showed the journey.
where he came and went.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess so. I'm not like worried, but yeah, it can happen.
I want you to be the guy in the silk robe in the Playboy mansion, just like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a horse in my house.
Right.
That would be a bit mad. And I just shoot things. You know, who's the dude that wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
Hunter S. I heard this thing. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was his mate, and Hunter S. Thompson was like, in his will when he died, he said, "I want to be shot. I want my ashes to be shot out of a cannon by Johnny Depp."
Amazing.
And everyone was like, why is this thing? And they used to hang out and be mates and just buy really expensive stuff just to blow it up. And Hunter S. Thompson said one time Johnny Depp was just like, yeah, come around. Went round, and then there was like a massive caravan. He's like, see that?
We shouldn't.
Let's blow it up.
Yeah!
Stuck loads of dynamites in it.
And their Federers. I love it.
I like when, before interviewing people, I like to go back and listen to some of the old stuff as well. So I went to the Orange album and just was like, you had some smashes. Just great.
Did I?
Yeah, man.
I didn't like any of that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
See, I wondered though, because I watched an interview with you on a UK talk show a couple of days ago, and you said that you had some old stuff on your phone, of your really old stuff, and that you worked to get this. You weren't born with the talent. You really worked for it. Have you ever gone back to those lyrics, which, you say there's probably never been released as Ed Sheeran as we know now, and gone, I could steal this little bit from a journal entry or from this old school lyric?
I kind of block out everything pre-2010.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow, why?
Including life and memories and stuff. I'm just like, ooh, cut off.
Just
like,
gone.
Yeah. Well, I just, I'm enjoying myself so much now that it doesn't make sense to look back. It's kind of looking forward, and I kind of view that as songwriting. Like, those ideas didn't work then, so they're not going to work now. Yeah.
I like it. Well, speaking of 2010, one of the first interviews I ever did was with you, and at the end of the interview, you looked at me and you went, "So, do you want to piggyback?"
I have no
and I was
tattoos.
like,
Look at that.
And you have no tattoos. I'm looking at your arms now, and they're full. And that's the first thing that Angus said when he saw the picture. He was like,
sleeves.
"That's a very different Ed Sheeran."
Did you like the piggyback?
It was very fun, and it went for a while.
We should do another one.
All right, we'll get a photo. Go full.
You do like a piggyback?
I'd love a piggyback.
Angus more so
You've
than
got
me.
a bit more stacked since the last time.
Oh,
You've
been
been
losing
working out.
weight.
Yeah, but I think that's just down to health.
Yeah, well, that's all
Yeah,
right.
I'm
Well,
not.
because you said you were really proud last time we caught up. We had in that bar, and you said that you were really happy to go from a large back to a medium shirt.
Oh,
That's a big thing.
I'm now a small. I went from
Sheeran.
I went from a large
So
to
you've
medium
been
to a
shredding.
small.
Are you going to start bulking now?
No, well, it's my lifestyle. I haven't really been healthy to my body, and my body's not liking it. So it's I'm not losing it because I'm like, eating well and hitting the gym. It's just
rocking green juices all day.
Yeah, well, no, I've started green juices just because I realized I kind of go to restaurants and like you'll get a steak and chips and broccoli, and I'll eat the steak and chips and leave the broccoli. So I was like, right, I said to the guy that does food on our tour, if you just like blend everything that I need every day and I'll just down it. So yeah, I've been doing that.
Well, we love happy, healthy Ed Sheeran. Loop pedal, I mean, you're becoming renowned for it. It's a skill that you've mastered. But if you could loop a moment in your life, let's say post 2010, just to repeat it because it was such a wonderful moment, what would it be?
Stevie Wonder show. It was it was a tribute show for Stevie Wonder, and I had my mum, dad, and brother there. And got like my mum and dad are massive Eurythmics fans as well, and Annie Lennox came to say hi, and I was allowed to bring my mum and dad into her trailer and like chat with them, and that was a really cool moment. And then after the Stevie Wonder show, went for dinner with just Jay-Z and Beyonce. It was such a weird day because I got to play in front of Stevie Wonder one of his songs, in the style that you know, I kind of changed it a little bit, and I didn't know whether he'd like it or not. It was just, that was the best thing I've ever done in my life ever.
Oh, what I love about it is you're performing with Gary Clark Jr. and Beyonce, and of all the things you could have worn, you went, I'm going to rock a flannel.
Well, no, because because Beyonce turned up she had like baggy-ish, kind of like what you're wearing today. She had like a check shirt tied around.
It's pointing to me.
Yeah.
Beyonce wore what Angus is wearing today.
No, but she had like a check shirt.
Okay.
And I said to her, I was like, oh, is it like casual tonight? She's like, yeah, I'll probably rock this. I was like, oh, sound. And so I just went out like that.
Bus thrown under.
And then she and then about an hour before, her manager was like, I think she's gonna wear a fancy dress. And I was like, all right, okay. Well, I don't really have anything else.
That's incredible.
But I didn't really have anything. I could have worn the suit that I wore to the Grammys.
Yeah.
But there was a bit of burger in it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just in the pocket for
It
later.
was a good night. Let's just say that. It was a good night.
If a night doesn't end with like half-eaten burger in your pocket, you know you've
not
effed
doing
up
it right.
something
Yeah.
along the way.
I woke up with
Sheeran.
a cornetto in my bed once.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It was a war.
Did she call?
I woke up with a $97.
God, you could probably do something to that cornetto.
I mean, I could.
You could probably, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Use it.
I mean, if I came home alone, I got a cornetto.
Yeah.
Are we talking sexual things
Yes,
right
we
now?
are.
Okay.
I think so.
That always
Yeah,
just
that's-
goes
Sorry.
over the old head, Sheeran.
Sorry. No, we had a long chat last time about Angus in Angus's ex. Angus.
Here we go.
Angus was quite
Every
angry about it.
time.
Yeah.
He was quite angry. But
Yeah.
fair play for you to go in there, I'd say. You know?
Okay.
Fair play.
Ed Sheeran, what is the song that you've heard on the radio since you've been in Australia that you go, you know what? This could be a song I'd like to get on gingerbread. Except for Jamie Lawson. We spoke about that tune already.
Yeah, all right.
And we're playing it.
We're playing it for the first time on the radio.
Who's that?
It's Beyonce texting. Don't shoot down my dreams.
No, it was God, what's the song that I wish I'd written? Jason Derulo's new song's pretty good.
Oh my God, I want to pass you on the face. I'm obsessed with Jason Derulo. I like cool music, but no one is better than Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo made Talk Dirty. That's one of the coolest songs of last year.
Thank
Year
you.
before.
And Wiggle, trumpets. It's just
He's cool. He's cool. He saw a gap in the market. He took it. I really like Jason Derulo. I think the music's great. Yeah, and it's I didn't really get it at the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't really get it at the beginning, but I think as soon as he started making like the R&B jams, I was like, yes, you can stay.
And he sent his fiancée at the time 20,000 roses for Valentine's Day. So the guy owns it. 20,000. They wouldn't even fit in the
Owns
hoop.
it.
Like owns
That's
it.
not
creepy.
owning it.
It's creepy.
It's hilarious.
Creepy.
You have to lie. Then they broke up. So
Probably because she had 20,000 roses. She's like, what do I do with these?
it's true.
One would suffice.
You're absolutely
one
right.
and a nice dinner and maybe a homemade card.
Ed, the last question, I'm going to let Ash ask it because she is so desperate to find out a whiteboard question before we let you go.
All right, so we know that you have had some voice troubles this week. So someone gave you a whiteboard to communicate on.
No, it's actually on here. I've got a it's like a Stephen Hawking app.
Oh no! Well, I was going to ask, has anyone drawn a penis on it yet? Because that is what I would do.
It's the maturity level of Ash London.
Well, I'm just keeping it real.
Are you going to show us the app that you're using? So this is how you communicated when you couldn't, when you were in Brizzy, when you had vocal
So you
rest.
can type into it. I think it'll read it out, hopefully in a robot voice.
No, but my manager sends dick pics.
No, but my manager sends dick pics. Unbelievable.
We're
Ed Sheeran.
finishing the interview with dick pics. That's why we love
That's
you, Ed.
why you always bring it in. Thanks for coming in, and good luck on the rooftop performance. You can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to hear Wasn't Expecting That by Jamie Lawson on this very radio show.